One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. We'll put total leather and we'll get started.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball. To the air, it's Drake. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the UNLV Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Drake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woods. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick shovel pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Missed the connection on 2nd. Now looking at a 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Drake. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab on the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's straight. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Handoff from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw it straight. Shoots it to the left. Got him in the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides to back and leaves it. Runs through the tackle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, looking to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll be brought down. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. To the air. It's Drake. Snags it over the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Right on the money. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gives it on the option. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. And they're able to get him down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the single back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Rebels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls it and fires to the left. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Give to the running back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Creates a little room. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Drake. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the timing just a hair off. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They just keep firing. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Now they'll try the right side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, he can go. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes his shot. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time on target. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
And defense... won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now the toss. Fights off a defender. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To throw, it's straight. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season. Bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Houston, 20. UNLV, 3.
On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
To the air on second down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got it inside the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. They want to throw it. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 34 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Back to throw. It's straight. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd, I mean,